In this video we will be going over how to navigate a VSS account. To begin, log in into your LAVSS account. The account information page will open. The account information section provides a summary view of the vendor's information on the business info, addresses, and contacts, and users tabs. This is information that was entered during the account registration. This includes the primary account administrator and account information. The next tab is Business Information. The Business Information tab displays information about the vendor's business. You can click the Update button to make changes. The Update My Business Information page will open. Here you can enter or update your business information. Any fields that are grayed out cannot be changed. If any changes are made, click on the Save Changes button. A page confirming your changes will appear. Click on the Next button to continue. The Pending Changes flag will be checked after updates are submitted. This indicates that changes have been submitted and are pending approval by the city. All changes are reviewed by the city to keep accounts protected. This process helps flag any falsification of records and/or unauthorized changes. Click the View Pending Changes button to view any changes currently under review. Shown is the list of pending changes. The next tab is Addresses and Contacts. The vendor is able to create or update address and contact information using VSS. The existing addresses and contact assignments section show the addresses and contacts that the city is currently using for your account. The Update Addresses and Update Contacts sections list any previous information entered. Click on View/Update to make any changes. If any changes are made, make sure all fields with a red asterisk are filled. Click on the Save button to continue. The Pending Changes flag will be checked after updates are submitted. This indicates that changes have been submitted and are pending approval by the city. Click View Pending Changes to view any changes currently under review. Shown is the list of pending changes. Next is the Users tab. The Users section allows the vendor to add, modify, or delete users related to the VSS account. Only users with account administrator access level will have access to do so. The user who first registers the vendor's account will automatically be granted account administrator access. Click on the Add button to create a new user. To add a new user, fill in all the fields marked with a red asterisk. Click on the Next button to continue. If there are any errors, a notification will appear at the top of the page. To make any changes to an account, click on the View, Modify button. On this page, you can give account administrator rights. You can make additional changes by clicking the My Profile tab. The My Profile page shows information related to your user profile. This includes your security hint question and access levels. You can change the information by clicking the Modify button. On this page you can make modifications to your profile. Click on the Change Password button to modify your password. Click on the Save button once you are done making changes. The next tab is the Financial Transactions tab. The Financial Transactions section of VSS allows the vendor to view agreements with the city, view scheduled payments, view checks and EFT payments, and create invoices. The Agreement Summary search is to search for any agreement with the city, e.g. contract purchase order, contract, or purchase order. To search for your agreement, fill out all of the fields and click on the Search button. If you have a pending agreement, it will show at the bottom of the page. In this case, there are no pending agreements, so the results show no results found. You can use the appropriate buttons to take the following actions: create new invoice, details, download the form, convert to PDF, and reference. The next tab is scheduled payments. Once again, fill out the fields to search for any scheduled payments. The results will populate at the bottom of the page. In this case, there are no scheduled payments, so the results show no results found. Use the appropriate buttons to take any desired action. The next tab is checks and EFTs. You can search for the check/EFT in two ways: summary search and line search. In both instances, you will fill out the necessary fields and click on the search button. The results will populate at the bottom of the page. In this case, there are no scheduled payments, so the results show no results found. Use the appropriate buttons to take any desired action. The last tab is Invoices. You can search for the invoice using any of the parameter fields. In this example, we will search using the invoice from and invoice to date fields. The results will populate at the bottom of the page. In this case, there are no invoices, so the results show no results found. Use the appropriate buttons to take any desired action. Next is the Business Opportunities tab. The Business Opportunities section displays the solicitations published by the city. Each posting includes a description, the city purchasing contact's name, the date and time that the solicitation closes, a countdown clock to the closing date and time, and the status, e.g. open, closed, awarded, amended, withdrawn. Using the Show Me sub-tabs, you can filter the solicitations by the following categories: all solicitations, open solicitations, closing soon, recently published, recent amendments, and recent awards. For more information on a bid, click on the Details button. In this page, you can see all the information about the bid. For additional information on viewing solicitations, refer to the How to Search for Business Opportunities in VSS video. For additional information on submitting a solicitation response, refer to the How to Submit a Response for a Business Opportunity video. If you would like to respond to the bid, click on the Respond Online button. This will take you to the actual bid. If you would like to keep track of bids you are interested in, you can use the My Watch List feature. Once you have opened a bid that you would like to track, click on the Add this item to Watch List button. The My Watch List tab displays any solicitations that you have added to your watch list. Next is the Solicitation Responses tab. The Solicitation Responses section shows the list of responses. For each response, there is a link to the response, the response status, e.g. draft, accepted, rejected, and details of the referencing solicitation, including solicitation ID, status, and closing date. The solicitation ID is the number of the solicitation you bid on. To view or edit a response, click on the ID in the Link to Response column. This will take you to your bid, where you can view all of your responses and attachments. The My Awards tab will list any bids you have been awarded. The In Progress Items tab will list bids that have not been accepted yet, so they have not been submitted. The My Recent Responses tab will list your most recent bids. The All Responses tab will list all the solicitations you have made since the start of your LAVSS account. Congratulations, you are now ready to find opportunities to do business with the City of Los Angeles.